Okay. My name is Cecily Barker. I'm the Deputy Chief of the Field Services Bureau with the Albuquerque Police Department. We're going to give you some updates on the officer-involved shooting that happened this afternoon. We received a phone call around 2:26 from Albuquerque Fire and Rescue. They were on scene at 12213 Menual in reference to a call for service that they had. As they were approaching, they advised that they heard shots fired, at which time they notified dispatch and officers were then dispatched to this scene. As our officers arrived to the scene, two females approached them. One of the females advised that she had heard shots fired in the area, and the other female advised that she was involved in a domestic incident with her boyfriend. As officers were approaching, they observed a male individual. He was behind a vehicle. They were giving him commands to drop his firearm, both in English and Spanish. As they were on scene, one officer did discharge her 40 millimeter less than lethal. And then at least one round was fired by an officer on scene. The individual was pronounced deceased. There is a firearm next to him. We are working on confirming his identification. We will provide that to you as we're able to do so. There's no other information for us to share at this time. Like I said, we don't know the history of the calls for service at this residence yet. We are working on that. We do know that there were reports of shots fired both from AFR and individuals in the area.
So the man that was shot by APD, did he shoot back at all, or?
We're still investigating that right now. We do know that he matched the description of the individual, the female, who she advised she was in a domestic dispute. He matched that description, so we believe that it is involved.
Did that female confirm to you that that was the guy that was involved?
That's still being investigated.
And as far as the officer that fired the lethal shot, are they being placed on leave?
They will be placed on administrative leave during the investigation. We do have several officers who were witnesses to this, and so they will also be interviewed, but will return back to work.
Gotcha. And roughly how many rounds were fired?
We don't have that information at this time.
Okay.
So there was two females that reported to the officers. Was there anybody else that was involved in this incident or any other witnesses that could be involved?
Right now, we know that there's the two females and the deceased male. We'll be canvassing the area to see if there are any other witnesses, and they will be interviewed as well.
Any injuries to officers or witnesses or AFR?
All officers are okay. The female on scene who initially called AFR did have an injury to her wrist.
Shots were fired?
We don't know that at this time. There is no shot spotter in this area, so that would not have picked that up either.
Is there a history of crime in the area or at the location?
We are still investigating that, and we will update you as soon as we have that information.
Why is AFR returned to the scene, or is that related at all?
So AFR is here because they were the ones that initially heard the shots fired, and so we do need to interview them for that information.
Got it.
So were they in the area for those shots fired, or was it a separate call?
They were in the area for a call for service when they heard the shots fired.
So were they in the area for that domestic dispute?
That's what we're trying to investigate right now.
Okay. And the woman who called and she has injuries to her wrist, is that from the domestic dispute or is that from the officer involved shooting?
We are still trying to look at the calls for service and see if they're related or not.
Okay. How many officers were involved in this incident?
At least one officer fired their weapon, and there were numerous officers on scene, and so they're trying to get that number now.
As far as the officer that fired the less than lethal, are they going to be put on administrative leave as well, or kind of what's going to happen?
They don't have to go on administrative leave. After the officers do their interview, we will know she'll be placed on administrative leave.
Was it the same officer that fired the less than lethal that also fired the lethal round? Or?
We do not believe so. Two separate officers.
Anything else?
How long do you anticipate the investigation to be taking place this evening?
Officers will be out here for the next couple of hours, so we recommend that you avoid the area if you can.
Mark?
I know it's brand new, we're still investigating, but you guys look like any kind of history with this suspect.
We are working on that right now, and as soon as we confirm that information, we will update everybody. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.